Hi everyone, Christina here. Welcome to another video at my YouTube channel and blog. Today I'm excited to show you this brand new stamp set from Colorado Craft Company and their Lovely Legs kind of series of stamp sets. And this is one that is specifically for weddings. I thought it was just completely gorgeous. In fact, you can only get this stamp set for the next 2 days at simonssaystamp.com. I'll have links down below so you can grab it. But there is a giveaway. There are 2 other stamp sets that came out with this release. So stay tuned till the very end of the video and I'll give you a peek at those stamp sets and tell you how you can have a chance to win all 3. So today I'm using some Saunders Waterford hot press watercolor paper. I'll put that into my Misty stamp positioning tool, and I'm going to start out by doing some no-line watercoloring on this first card. I'm going to use the stamp set twice today. On this first one, I'm doing no-line coloring, and I really like to use Distress ink in the color Antique Linen. And my little mini cube was getting a little dry, so I decided to re-ink that with the re-inker, and then it's good to go. So I'm going to end up stamping this stamp 3 times to make sure I get a really good impression and I can see all of those very intricate and detailed lines. So this image was actually a little bit daunting when it comes to no line coloring. I wouldn't say that it's a good beginner piece because it is pretty detailed, but it's not overly complex, if that makes sense. You can definitely get going on it and you can paint this in. It's just a matter of taking it bit by bit and just working on it a little bit at a time in each section. I'm using some of my favorite watercolor paints today. This is my Magello Mission Gold watercolor set, and I put it into a custom palette that's also from Magello, and I absolutely love these watercolors, and I really think that what makes a watercolor set spectacular and really beneficial to anyone is if you've used it enough times that you really get familiar with the colors. So since I'm really familiar with the Magello colors, that's what I like to use, and so you'll see me use these a lot. So I'm also using a number 2 round brush, and that's because this brush is considerably smaller than others. It comes to a nice point, and for such a detailed image, you really need a small brush like this. I'm going to use this number 2 round brush for the entire painting from beginning to end. So because this is quite detailed and it takes quite a bit of time to paint, I'm going to turn on some music so you can enjoy the painting. But before I do that, I wanted to alert you to 2 things that are going to happen that you'll see on screen. The first is that I'm going to use some white gouache on the wedding dress, just to dab on some dots of white. And then also to finish off the wedding dress and add a little shimmer, I'm going to use liquid pixie dust from Ink on 3. This is like a really shimmery, glittery, but still translucent and clear kind of paint or liquid that you can put over top of your projects. You can mix it into inks. You can do a bunch of things with it. Today, I'm just going to be painting a nice thin coat over the entire wedding dress. So here we go. Enjoy the painting.
You're the wind in my sails. You're the pull of the sea. You're the wish in the well. You're my faithful belief. If the whole wide world was offered to me, still you'd be all I need. You're the first of the year, a warm kiss in the cold. You're the whisper in my ear when I need it the most. If I was cast on an island and could only bring one thing, still you'd be all I need. All I need. I need. How do I say how much you really mean when I can't find no words to speak? Just know you're all I need. with a weight on your chest. I can feel it too. I'll take your worst and the best. I'll be there for you, like you're there for me, 'cause you are all I need, all I need. I need. How do I say how much you really mean when I can't find no words to speak? Just know you're all I need. You're all I need. Oh, you're all I need. Oh, You're the wind in my sails. You're the pull of the sea. You're the wish in the well, and my faithful belief. If the whole wide world was offered to me, still you'd be all I need. Oh, you'd be all I need.
Okay, so you can see a little bit of that shimmer. It's kind of hard to pick up on camera. It's absolutely gorgeous in person. So I'm going to finish off this card by adding a greeting right below the painting. I'm using the large script words from the stamp set that says Happy Forevering, and I'm going to prep the area with an anti-static powder tool, stamp the greetings in Versamark ink, and then apply some silver embossing powder. And because the words are separate stamps, I'm going to be stamping them one at a time and embossing them one at a time. So I'm using some embossing powder from Burtis Monroe. This is the sterling color, and I'll just hit that with my heat tool until it's smooth and melted. So now that I have that first word stamped and heat embossed, now I can put it back into my MISTI stamp positioning tool and stamp the second word. And I'm going to use the same exact steps, putting the embossing powder over that word. And I'll hit that with my heat tool, and then I'm going to trim this down so that it's more size appropriate for a standard size card. So I've trimmed that down. And as far as the card base goes, I'm making that out of some, let's see, this is Neenah Desert Storm cardstock. And I've scored that at 5.5 to create a side folding card. And then I placed my watercolor piece right on top using some foam adhesive. Now, because I did trim this down, it's a little bit off center. So I'm going to trim off about 1/4 of an inch off the bottom of this card. So it's actually a finished card size of 4 inches tall and 5.5 wide. So this was really involved and took a lot of time. So I thought I would give you another idea for what you can do with this stamp set or any of the other Lovely Legs stamp sets from the Colorado Craft Company. You can do just a really monochromatic stamping. So I'm using some VersaFine Onyx Black ink, and I'm stamping this directly onto some Neenah Desert Storm cardstock. And then I'm going to be using some Faber-Castell colored pencils. I'm only going to use 2 colors, and I've got a brown shade that I'm going to use, and then white. And I'm going to go ahead and sharpen my pencils so they're nice and come to a very fine point before I start coloring. So that was my favorite pencil sharpener. I'll try to remember to link that down below. It's available over Amazon, and it's a fantastic, phenomenal pencil sharpener. So this coloring is going to go by super, super fast because I kept it very simple. I just did a light wash of this brown over the areas that would be shaded. And then after I had pretty much all of this colored in, then I came in with some white and added white to where there would be highlights. So the white is really going to make this image pop. It's going to give it quite a bit of life. And I think that's really what makes this coloring look really, really special. So that's it. That's all I did on this card. I scored it at 4 1/4 so that it would be a top folding card. And then I put it back into my MISTI stamp positioning tool so that I could use one of the greetings from the stamp set. This is a great greeting. It's perfect for the inside of a wedding card, for a congratulations card. And I think the sentiment is really, really nice. So I stamped that in the same VersaFine Onyx Black ink and then used my bone folder to crease that fold. So that finishes up the second card. I think both of these cards look really great. You could use both for different couples, or if you just want to have fun with watercoloring on that first one. I think it looks really, really beautiful. So like I mentioned before, I've got a giveaway for you guys. There are 2 other stamp sets that came out in this release, part of the Lovely Legs series. So I've got these. They're already packaged up in a bubble envelope just to mail off to the winner. So I've got 2 other stamp sets. There's this one right here, which is called Tired as a Mother. And then the other one is, I think it's called Mothers and Daughters. So these are really great for Mother's Day season and wedding season coming up. Go ahead and click on the giveaway form for my monthly giveaways down in the video description, and you can enter the giveaway there. I'm going to give this a week and draw the winners next Wednesday. Good luck, and thanks so much for watching.